The Squid Game is one of the most watched series in recent times. The Netflix platform changed the way we watch series after the release of this incredible Korean production. Now many were left waiting for the second season in order to solve great mysteries that this last season left us. For example, what is the true identity of the game's guards? Who are they, or what is their story? What is behind these mysterious people who played a super important role in the series? These guards are in charge of maintaining security in the game and order. They are in charge of each player and fulfill specific tasks. The mysterious thing is that apparently there are very concrete theories which show us that these characters are not in the game of their own free will and that they are also a kind of prisoner of the Squid Game. They also have very strict rules to follow, and disobeying the given orders could mean death for them. So the main reason for this video is to help you understand who the guards are and why they find themselves working in the game. If you haven't seen the series, I recommend that before watching this video you watch the series so you won't be surprised by what you are about to see here. But first, subscribe to this channel and activate the notification bell to be among the first to see our content. Here you will find theories every day of your favorite Korean series. This theory starts with the beginning of the series when we all saw that at that train stop that man in a suit appeared and offered the main character to choose one of two cards. One blue or the other red. This theory says that actually the people who choose the blue one will be the future players, while the ones who choose the red one would be destined to be the guards of the game. But to see if this theory is true, we have to keep looking for information on the subject, so now let's talk about the leader in black. We all know that this leader appears to be the supreme leader of the game, although we all saw at the end of the series that he is a leader of a high rank, but there is someone above him. We know that the man in black is none other than the brother of the detective who infiltrated the game island to look for his brother. As the detective continues his passage through the series and is finding out more details of his investigation, he comes across a series of interesting documents. The first thing is that he was able to corroborate that this game has been going on for a long time, and to be exact, it started in 1988. It was also possible to see the winners of each year, and the incredible thing is that in some years there was more than one winner. But what surprised the detective the most was to find the truth of his brother, and see that his brother was one of the players of the game in 2015, being one of the winners of the Squid Game. In the story we can interpret that then the color has nothing to do with this theory, since if the leader of guards was a player, probably also he selected the blue color at the beginning of his whole story. Which then makes us think that the players were also at some point an important part of previous games, or perhaps people who did not want to play, but were forced to come to the game and for some reason ended up trapped in it. According to the writer of the series, the guards have ranks and have different roles in the game. For example, in an interview the producer of the series said that the workers who are circles were lower ranks, and these were meant to bring people to the game and to their rooms safely. They are also in charge of killing losers and picking up and cleaning everything after each game. Triangles also have importance in the games, but the highest authority before the leader are the squares. We can see that there are not many squares, so there are theories that also the squares could be winners from previous games that somehow came back and are a part of the game. Also, the worker guards have rules to follow just as the players do. First, they are divided by numbers and have their own room where they cannot go out or do anything but sleep. The rules for these workers are apparently even stricter than the players themselves, and they are in danger all the time. For example, if you let them see your face, as happened in one of the chapters, you will be a dead man. Another of the incredible theories of this series is about the old man who fooled everyone with his appearance of a good person, and who even had memory problems and a terminal illness, although we later learned that he was sick. The theory about this old man is interesting since the old man is a multimillionaire banker who decided to create the games because he had nothing else to do with his life. It could be that since this old man is a banker, he would have a list of people who were in difficult financial situations and were debtors. It could even be that these players once borrowed money from one of this old man's banking companies, and that is where the old man was able to get the players. Another theory of the workers is that they are refugees from North Korea. Since they are apparently people who are hired, but are of no importance and probably without family or friends. The situation in North Korea is difficult, and North Korean refugees come to South Korea to live a life of misery, and with no one to help them. So the theory explains that the old man recruits them and offers them work and food for one season each year so that they can work as guards at the games. This would also explain why the players apparently have military training and are so disciplined, as they know how to work with weapons and follow everything perfectly like soldiers. In North Korea, the army recruitment system is mandatory, and if you are of an adult age, you are forced to be part of the army for at least 10 years. So probably these workers could be soldiers of the North Korean army who are refugees on the island of the games, risking their lives, but in order to have a better quality of life. At the beginning of the games, there are hundreds of players and hundreds of workers, and in the first game more than 200 players were eliminated. But what happened to those workers who no longer have to be in their position in the game and no longer have anyone to watch or take care of? There is a theory that these players are also disappeared by the higher ranking workers. That is, the squares and triangles disappear to the circles each time their number is eliminated. This is because in the series it is shown that the leader and the people behind these games do not like to leave evidence or witnesses of what they are doing, so they probably eliminate them as well. Without a doubt, this series has a lot of unanswered questions that the second season will hopefully answer. Tell me what crazy theory you think about this hit series and write it in the comments so we can read it. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and share it with your friends. We upload videos every day related to incredible theories of your favorite series.